How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be going over a problem called single number, and this is the interview question that Amazon, Google, and Alibaba like to ask. So for a problem description, it says, given a non-empty array of integers, every element appears twice except for one. Find that single one. Note, your algorithm should run a linear time complexity. Could you implement it without using extra memory? So in this case, we're not going to worry about using extra memory. We're just going to solve a simple case of finding that integer that only appears once. So if we walk through the examples, if we're given the input 2, 2, 1, we want to return 1 because the number that appears once actually is the number 1. So the number 2 appears twice, and the number 1 only appears once, so we return 1. In the input 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, we want to return 4 because 4 is the only number that appears once. And again, guys, we're guaranteed that every number in this array appears twice except for 1, and again, we're just trying to find that one value that only appears once. So I think a good way to kind of keep track of the numbers that we've seen is a common data structure that we've been using in my past videos as a hash map. So we can kind of go through the numbers one by one and throw everything. Actually, we'll use a hash set. So we'll throw everything into a hash set. So if we see the number 2, we'll put it in our hash set. Then if we see the number again, so in this case 2 is already in this hash set, we see 2 again, so we could just remove it. So now we'll get to 1, place it in our hash set. We've reached the end of this array. So now there should only be one thing in the hash set, right? Because everything that we've seen twice, we will have removed. The first time we will have added it, the second time we will have removed it. So when we get to the end of the numbers, there should only be one thing in the hash set, and we should be able to return that value. So again here, in example 2, 4 we're going to place in our hash set, 1 we'll place in our hash set, 2 we'll place in our hash set, 1 we see again, we see it's already in our hash set, so we remove it. 2 we know is already in our hash set, so we remove it. And now at the end of the loop, we just iterate through our hash set again and return whatever's in there. And again, it should only be one thing. So let's start coding the solution. So we make a hash set. It's going to contain integers in this case. We're going to call it set it to a new hash set integer. And now we just want to go through all the numbers and either add it or remove the number if it already exists in the set. So we'll say for int I in nums. So for every number in the nums array, if set.contains I, we want to say set.remove I. So if it's already appeared, we're going to remove it. Otherwise, if we haven't seen this number, we're just going to say set.add I, so we'll add it to our set. So again, if we haven't seen the number, we add it to the set. And if we see it again, meaning it's appeared twice, right, we're going to remove it from our set. So now once we get to the end of this loop here, we should hopefully only have one thing in our hash set. So the way we could do that and access that element is we could basically say for int I in set, and we're just going to return I because we know it's only going to be one thing. So let's try and run this. Oh, I think it's just complaining because we don't have a return statement in general. So let's say for some reason we didn't return in here. I would just probably return a negative number maybe, assuming that maybe there aren't negatives in these integers, or basically we would return a value that is invalid. So let's see if this works now. And it does. Cool. Awesome. So let's check out the details. And we pass 16 out of 16 test cases. It says we're in the 10th percentile. Let's just run that again and see if that's true. Okay, 12th percentile. So it's probably because a lot of these other solutions are not using extra memory, but again, in this video, we're just covering the basic case where we're trying to find the number that only appears once. So that's how you find a single number in an array in Java. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.